All right.
Media.
So, well, I've arrived here in Wellington, and I'm with Hugh Steadman. Hugh, lovely to meet you.
Me too. Jason.
You've been an advocate. Yeah, I'm sorry it's so loud in here, Hugh. I hope we can hear you, but you've been a strong advocate for Harmon Wilfred.
Yeah, that's right.
You're a British military veteran.
Yeah.
And you're a journalist now, yes?
Sort of.
Okay.
I blog anyway.
A citizen journalist like me.
Yeah, basically.
So we're here at Fairfax Media is where we're going. This is the Spark Center or something, so it's like a big office building.
And they've taken one of the floors.
Taking one of the floors, right. And we'll go up there and we'll ask them if they plan to report on this latest $5.5 million contribution to the Clinton Foundation.
Because they're the major North Island newspaper, Dominion Post.
Okay.
To the south of North Island. In Auckland, you've got the Auckland Herald. But these are the big guys in central New Zealand.
And there's been remarkably little reporting on this matter.
Unbelievable how they've kept it quiet.
And even in my brief interviewing of people there at the Hillary Clinton event, even people who follow Mrs. Clinton had basically no knowledge of this.
That's absolutely.
All right, so let's go up and let's see what they have to say. We'll just hop in the elevator here, or the lift, as it were. All right, so it's a beautiful day here in Wellington today. The weather is quite nice, 16 degrees centigrade, Celsius, whatever we want to say. What floor did it say it was on?
17.
But this only goes to 11.
Well, let's go to the other one now.
Okay. Sort of like Spinal Tap in that regard. Yes, 17. Oh, wait. Oh, no, I think it says L7. Yes, level 7. Yes, okay. So
Level
let's
7.
go to level 7. And we'll just keep this rolling. Hopefully they will, appreciate our... Let me switch it around so that we can see the head of the camera there. Fairfax Media Holdings.
7th floor, going down.
Oh yes, Stuff. NZ. Stuff.co.nz. I've seen that. Who could we speak to about that, you think? Hi. My name is Jason Goodman. I'm an American journalist, and I was wondering...
I can tell.
How could you tell? I wonder if there's someone I could speak to about... which was the publication we were most interested in?
Dominion Post.
The Dominion Post.
That's us.
Okay, so are you guys going to be doing any reporting on this latest $5.5 million contribution to the Clinton Foundation?
Who's donating that? I don't know.
Wasn't it the New Zealand government that announced it?
Oh yeah. It's Nafat pays it.
Okay, let me.
You're a reporter, but if you've got some
So
reporter,
you would like to speak to a reporter,
that'd be
basically,
really good. Yeah.
regarding.
About
Wait, you're American too? No? Ah.
I'm both American and Kiwi. Yeah. That's how I ended up on the other side of the planet. Okay,
Right.
so so you want to speak to a reporter regarding a $5.6 million.
donation from Nafat to the Clinton Foundation.
Okay, let me see. I don't know. Okay.
I think we're being regarded with some skepticism.
Oh, yes, a fellow countryman. There should be a natural bond between you, I think.
That's right.
Oh, she's friendly enough.
Yeah, it's a beautiful office building. So Dominion Post, 150 years of news.
Yeah. Oh, well established paper. They've taken over gradually all the provincial newspapers and dumbed down the reporting considerably. And so international news is almost invariably syndicated from Murdoch's papers, like with things like the Daily Telegraph in England and the Times in England, or Washington Post or New York Times. You don't get anything which is in any way controversial about Western foreign policy.
Sort of fed directly from the Mockingbird
Yeah, it's definitely all part of the Mockingbird
media.
continuation.
And then this thing's stuff.com.co. Yes, sorry.
Someone will be coming out shortly.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.
Would you like to have a seat?
Sure.
Okay, no worries.
Now, stuff.co is something I've heard of before.
Yeah. It's, I don't know why they changed it to that name. They started with a very good.
Sorry, I'm just going to move them.
Sorry,
That's
I
okay.
won't interrupt. I can move further away.
That's right. No,
I'm going to
that's
shuffle
all right.
your cards.
Yeah,
Sorry.
no, that's all right.
Yeah, I think stuff started as an electronic version.
Yeah, I've seen it online.
Yeah, and gradually, obviously, electronic news is becoming more important than printed news. So,
Stuff.co.nz.
.nz, yeah.
NZ, sorry.
Yeah, we don't call it Z, that's an Americanism.
It's funny that's New Zealand, but it's still NZ.
Yeah. But that's because Z is spelled Z-E-A.
Now, Hugh, where is the Old Zealand?
The Old Zealand is, I think, is in northern Holland, is it?
Is it?
Yeah, it's in the Netherlands. And I guess it originally was Sealand.
Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I think so, yeah.
But there was so much zeal for it that they had to change the name.
I have no idea why. Well, of course, it was discovered, obviously by the Maori, but the Europeans to discover it were Abel Tasman.
Same guy who discovered Tasmania, I suppose?
Yeah, it was Dutch.
Uh-huh. Interesting.
In fact, before that, there's quite a lot of evidence it was discovered by a Chinese admiral.
Well,
With a huge fleet of junks.
We've got Dominion Post right there.
Yeah, shall I bring you a copy over?
No, I've got it. That's no problem. Hi.
I'm Jared.
Hello, Jared. My name's
Jason Goodman. How are you, Jared?
Hi, good, thank
I'm
you.
with
Good.
Crowdsource the Truth. Can we just get a statement from you for a moment?
Good morning. It's a beautiful day in Wellington.
So I've been traveling around New Zealand and asking people if they're aware that there has been substantial financial contributions, money from New Zealand taxpayers paid to the Clinton Foundation, the Clinton Health Access Initiative, just announced earlier this week an additional $5.5 million.
That's a lot of money.
Did you know about that?
No. That's
So
a
you're
lot of
working
money.
for the paper and you didn't even know about it?
No, that's a lot of money.
And did you know also that the Clinton Health Access Initiative was never properly organized as a charity, never authorized to collect money to distribute pharmaceuticals in Africa? It has never properly filed its taxes.
That's some serious stuff.
Yeah, have you ever heard of an American investigator named Charles Ortel?
No, I don't think so.
I'm glad we've met today because I want to help people in New Zealand understand.
I should have studied before this.
Well, I mean, this is why we're here. We want people to understand what's going on and spread the word about these important stories. There's, well, do you plan on doing any reporting on this 5.5 million? Is it something that you could bring to the attention of the editor or something?
Yeah, it's something I'm hoping to hear a little more about from you guys.
Great. And, well, the other thing I wanted to ask you about was Harmon Wilfred. Do you know Harmon? So Harmon Wilfred is a U.S. Air Force veteran. He's a former U.S. citizen, and he's living in exile outside of Christchurch, New Zealand. He's been forced to relinquish his U.S. citizenship, but INZ will not give him New Zealand citizenship. And furthermore, they've barred his Canadian wife from entering the country. Harmon refers to it as using her as a tethered goat, in that they're trying to lure him out of the country because it would seem that the New Zealand government doesn't want any harm to befall Mr. Wilfred, but at the same time, they don't want to give him political asylum. He's America's first political refugee, and he's right here in New Zealand.
CIA whistleblower.
He's a CIA whistleblower. After his time in the U.S. Air Force, he became a contractor for the CIA. And he was working on various financial matters, including trying to clear these gold bearer bonds with trust in Liechtenstein. And he discovered that these bonds were worth billions and billions of dollars. And he has evidence to indicate that they were used to finance everything from Iran-Contra, potentially to 9/11. It was essentially a black operations fund. And there's been so little reporting on this, we wanted to bring it to your
That
attention.
seems incredibly serious. He is.
It is incredibly serious. So we're hopeful that we can, get some more media attention on this. And now that we've met, do you have a business card or something I could get from you?
Yes.
And hopefully we can be in contact with you and help the people of New Zealand understand what's going on, because this information has been really suppressed. Thank you very much, Jared.
If you look at, I think yesterday or the day before in Scoop, there was a press release from the Union of New Zealand Taxpayers about this 5.5 million donation.
Okay.
It's worth looking up. And the other person worth looking up for you is Charles Ortel.
Yes.
Yeah, I might have to take some notes from you.
Surely.
Yeah, if you'd like to. Yeah, it certainly would be interesting for you.
Charles Ortel has a weekly program called Sunday with Charles, and that's on YouTube. And basically what he's done is more than any other person in the world. He has documented the anomalies with the filings and the massive fraud of the various iterations of the Clinton Foundation and its sort of offshoots.
Okay. Well, do you mind? Can I grab your name and number to start with? And things
Well, let me
like
give you
that,
mine.
or-
Let me give you mine. My name is Jason Goodman, and my email, Goodman, right, is truth@crowdsourcethetruth.org. And the program is called Sunday with Charles. If you search for that on YouTube, you can come up with all the episodes. There are over 70 episodes. Most are about 2 hours in length, where he goes extensively through public filings, documents from the IRS, documents from ProPublica, which is a website that allows you to search various nonprofit organizations, etc. And the Clinton Foundation has never been properly organized. It has made materially misleading statements about its various filings, and we believe the people of New Zealand really need to know where their money is going, or ask, because no one seems to know. Billions of dollars have gone into a hole.
Okay.
So
if I watch this,
yes,
I learned about this, and then I get in touch with you here. Is that the best way?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and we can exchange information. Just email me any questions that you have. I can put you in direct touch with Mr. Ortel. We could even have you on the show as a guest.
Okay. Whoa.
Well, Jared, thanks for speaking with me today. Wonderful
No
to meet you.
problem. It's nice to meet you.
And thanks for letting us in here to Fairfax Media. Take care.
Thanks. Okay.
Thank you.